Sweat stash is back already. Maybe I did need all that powder. Hello and welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Katie and thank you for clicking on the video. So in my last video, I said that I intended to cancel my BOXYCHARM subscription, and I did it. I canceled it. My base box and my boxyluxe. Even though BOXYCHARM is for a different type of makeup consumer than I am now, it was a very good thing for me to 2 years ago. So upon reflection, I realized that I really have gotten some pretty game-changing products, for me anyway, in my boxes. So today I wanted to share the best products that I've gotten in the last couple of years from BOXYCHARM. I'm really trying to focus on the best of the best for me, and where these specific products have helped me elevate my makeup game or helped me to really change up my techniques, try new things, and find even better things that work for me. So I don't have stuff for every category. Like, for example, I already have brows on and I'm wearing concealer. To dive right in to the first product, and I want to demo them and share a little bit about why I think they were game-changing. OPS, if you're enjoying this video, definitely hit the thumbs up button. Definitely hit subscribe. I am trying to be more consistent in my uploads, and I would love it if you joined and wanted to keep watching. Also, I have one more box coming in the mail, and I believe it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow, so I will have one more unboxing, but that's it. So as I said, I already have concealer and my brows done, and I haven't set it yet because I have gotten so much use out of this powder that I got in a box once. This is the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder, and I absolutely love this powder. I never would have tried it if it wasn't for BOXYCHARM. It's gonna be hard to show, but it's so finely milled. I think it's the thinnest powder I own, and like I said, I would not have tried it. And this powder, I can actually do the baking technique, and even though I am someone who has dry skin, I really want my makeup to remain glowy, but I sweat a lot, and also I just hate transfer on my makeup when I hug people, or now I'm wearing a mask a lot. So this powder is fantastic for me anyway. And so I like to use an eyeshadow brush, actually, because I have very dry skin, so I want it to be in very specific spots right under my eyes. So if you ever see me doing the baking technique in a video, it's probably this powder or the Hourglass Veil translucent powder. These are the two best loose setting powders that I have found so far, and I didn't even find this. It was sent to me in the mail by BOXYCHARM. So definitely one of the products that has made it super worth it to me to have BOXYCHARM. And that's probably why I've kept it so long, is like every couple of months I would just get these really amazing products and I'd be like, oh, but what if I miss out on it? And now I'm definitely at the place in my makeup consumer career where I would just get the product if I wanted to try it. I know what I like, I know what works, but this was a great service to help me build my collection out and also try a lot of new things. I was introduced to so many different brands as well as products, and I got so many brushes. Next product I'm going to share is the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer Palette from Tarte. And while I wouldn't say that the bronzer shades have been like game-changing necessarily, I would say that just having brightening powders, that was something I never tried or used before I had this palette. I would say these are not even my favorite brightening powders now. The brightening powders from Alamar Cosmetics are for sure my favorite. These were the ones that made me realize that that's a great technique. Also, I got this Alamar brightening brush from BOXYCHARM. So I'm gonna go into both shades, the yellowy and pinky ones, mix it to more neutral, enhance and halo here. And I like to do this after I go ahead and set my eyes, because if I just go directly in with this, it'll dry my under eyes out. So, oh, you can already see my upper lip is sweating. Let me get a sponge. Someone get a sponge. Okay, now that that's taken care of my sweat stash, another game-changing product from BOXYCHARM. Definitely this Cover FX Perfector face palette. Such a good get in BOXYCHARM. Probably one of the best. And for me, this has been a really good product for me because it kind of introduced me to finishing powders. I had never tried a finishing powder before this, and because I have dry skin, this is I'm over powdering today just to show the products. I probably didn't need to do the brightening powder, the loose setting powder, and I'll do a finishing powder, but because it's August, it's toasty. When I walk my dog outside, I am sweating and I have a face mask on, and this keeps my products in place. But this finishing powder is fantastic and I really love it. I like all of these products. I use all of them. I didn't have pink blush either before this, and I really like it, but for now I'm going to use the finishing powder and the contour shade, and I'm going to go ahead and use more brushes that I got from BOXYCHARM. These are a couple more Alamar Cosmetics brushes. I like this tone so much. It's a cooler contour shade, and it's really good. I also love the mirror. I traveled everywhere with this palette before, in the before times. Believe me, I collect face palettes, and not every shade or powder that comes in a face palette is a hit, and all of these are great. The blush, the bronzer, the highlighters, the brightening shade in there, the finishing powder, as I said, of course, very good. With the finishing powder, and again, this just kind of adds another glow and sets everything in place. I am just doing this. I don't really necessarily need to use this today, but for the sake of the video, it just adds a bit more glow back in, and I really like it. The next product is truly, like, without a doubt, this is the best product I ever got in BOXYCHARM, and it's probably one of my, well, it's definitely these are my favorite blushes of life. The Alamar Cosmetics Colorete Blush Trio, as you can see, I love them. BOXYCHARM really did introduce me to Alamar Cosmetics, and you're going to see a lot of their products in this video because one of my favorite brands, definitely a top fave indie brand. They're so good and I just love the products. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the shades Scorcher and Castaway here, the orangier shades, with this same brush that I contoured with. I'm gonna wipe it off a little. Okay, love this blush. It's just so soft, and even though it's powder, it just adds such a lovely glow to my skin, my very dry skin. So I don't know, I never really thought blush could be that special until I tried this blush. It's so good, and it's a very great formula. And they have they have light, the fair light, medium, and then they have a deeper set of the trio, and it's bomb. Bomb, I tell you. Sweat stash is back already. Maybe I did need all that powder. The next item is my second favorite. After getting the blushes, my next favorite product, oh my gosh. Hold on, let's pat the sweat stash away. Make it stop. Anyway, the next favorite product. Oh, the AC kicked back on. You love to see it. Okay, you probably don't love to hear it, but I'm melting. I need it. Anyway, that next best product, my Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder. Oh my gosh. I never would have predicted that I would love this as much as I do, because I have the shade Purple Dream, which is like, it's a purple highlighter. It's so pretty. It's like a peachy, I don't think the swatch will show. I'll just show it on my face. First of all, it's a loose highlighter. I never thought I would use it, but I use this highlighter all the time, and it's made me like love the concept of duochrome highlighters that have a color. I never would have thought I would like a purple highlighter, but with this peach undertone, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I just find it to be so gorgeous, and you can't see it like on the skin. It doesn't add texture at all. Oh, I love it. It just adds a bit of extraness to my makeup, and I need to try more shades. But my sister used to get BOXYCHARM, and this month that I got the Purple Dream, she got a different shade, and like she also like was obsessed with this highlighter, so much so that she wore it on her wedding day. Like, it's really good. And alright, next up will be eyeshadow, and I want to talk about something that I also didn't expect from BOXYCHARM, and that was to be introduced to so many indie brands, and not just that, indie brands that I love so much that it's like I've bought other products from these brands. It really did introduce me to a lot of new stuff. The best brand that I definitely got introduced to was Alamar Cosmetics, and I got this eyeshadow palette in my first box, I think. It's so good. It's so good. Another really good brand that I have been introduced through BOXYCHARM is Beaute. I love this. This was the first product I got, the Grandiose palette. It's neutral, but it's the bomb. And when I first got this palette, I used it so much. And I still dip into it because the shades are very pigmented, and I don't have like this exact cinnamon shade in any other palettes. I don't have this peachier, what's it called, clove. I also like this shade patchouli. Like, it's very nice. I also recently got the Scarlet Dusk palette. I am obsessed with this palette. It's so good. I know they're both like very much warm, neutrally palettes, but you can get very bright looks from this. Like, this orange and this pink are like almost neon, and I just really like it. Another palette that I got that I did not expect to love as much as I did is the Celestial Thunder palette from Dominque Cosmetics. It's so good. This is a great formula. All of the mattes are great. I am seriously obsessed with this shade Fireball, I think it's called. Yeah, I'm gonna use it today. It's like a pink orangey shift. And these are some palettes that really helped me love and appreciate colorful makeup. I haven't had it more than a couple of months, I guess, but it's really helped me start to play more with color, and I love that. It encouraged me to try more techniques, new techniques, different techniques from what I had been trying before. So yeah, I'm gonna do a look using several of these palettes. I'll be back to finish up my lips, lashes, and wrap up the video in a sec. Okay.
He's getting in the shower, Winnie. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, he's under the desk. Wait, come look. Pretty cool.
Very cool.
I mean, it's similar but different. It's not as purple.
Same, but new.
Exactly. Same, but new. The last couple of products are lips, and before I got this lip liner, I never used lip liners, and I have come to realize it's because I didn't have the right ones. And I love this. The shade is Chic by Laurant. Great lip liner for me. I love it. So that, and then the gloss I'm gonna wear is from Alamar Cosmetics. This is the Mother of Pearl Sirenita gloss. I don't think that they sell these anymore. They were limited edition last summer, but they are like the best gloss formula ever, because they're like, in my opinion, because they're like lip oils and I like the glitter in them. They're very pretty. So these were good game changers for me. And that completes the look. And to wrap up the video, I'm definitely not mad that I kept BOXYCHARM as long as I did. I just think that I've kind of outgrown it. I am interested in trying more indie brands. I definitely got introduced to some through this, but I want to spend my money on products I know I'm gonna like, or that are kind of less risky. With BOXYCHARM, it's always a bit random. You never know what you're gonna get, and I'm very glad that I got a lot of these products. And I would encourage that if you're curious, you're new to makeup, you don't have a lot of products, subscribe. It's good, but you don't have to have it, and I certainly don't need it anymore, though I am very happy to have all of these products because they opened my eyes to better makeup application for me anyway. Keep your eyes peeled for my last unboxing, which hopefully will come up in the next couple of days, and otherwise don't forget to hit the like button. Please do subscribe. I intend to start posting more regularly, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.